Welcome to a brand new video where today I'm going to be showing you behind the scenes of how I made Breaking News, which is my newest single. So if you haven't streamed it yet, please stream it. The camera is higher up today because it's on top of my speaker, because I can't be bothered to put all my DJ equipment away just to film this video. I'll put everything away afterwards. So let's just switch to here. This is the overall project. Well, it's not actually. What am I on about? It's still got all of these tracks down here. Now, you may already be noticing that I'm using a different DAW to what I normally use, because if I go into BandLab here, you'll be familiar with it. You'll go, oh yeah, that's what I normally use. However, I moved to Soundtrap. Hold on. Okay. No, I'm being silly already. I moved to Soundtrap because I was just finding that the presets of the instrument presets in BandLab, but let me quickly show you. So the virtual instruments, as they called it, I'd use basically all these sounds and okay, that sounds awful, but I'd used most of these sounds already, so it was kind of too repetitive. For example, I'm pretty sure I used the house bass in a lot of my songs. You can't even hit that. Oh my god, they've changed the demos. What is that thing? What? Yeah, they've changed the example sounds to show you what the thing sounds like. I see BandLab open, but that's basically I just felt very limited when I was using. Oh, I can't talk. I just felt very limited when using BandLab, so I thought I could try going back to Soundtrap, because as a beginner I used Soundtrap and I thought it was quite complex. BandLab is definitely much simpler than Soundtrap, but sound-wise, Soundtrap is definitely much better. So on to more of the project. I used samples for the main melody, because even though I did make the bass line and the sub bass, which is down here, I did make them basically the same as the main melody, but I was I can't find any sounds that can replicate that. So yeah, they're copyright free, royalty free, all that I checked. And I don't know why I went but this is my first project on Soundtrap, so now I know more about it, a bit more experienced. I can actually not really feel the need to use so many presets. I say so many, I've actually used 2, and then these ones here, these are drum loops. I did actually bring some sounds over from BandLab. So from the Super Late Snare Riser, which is this track with purple, the 09 fills 128 BPM, not the instant kick, but the back pedal drop, the playback fill, which is a crash sound, and Sweet Brush 92, I all exported from BandLab. So I'd say also drum wise, BandLab is better, because I think there's a part towards the end where there was the drum change, I'm pretty sure, and then I added different drums. I forgot what track I actually put it on. Oh, it's these green ones here. I put it on the same track as my laugh, but this was from BandLab. So drum wise, oh, I can't talk today. Drum wise and effects wise. Oh, there's a notification. Sorry, I'm using my sister's phone as a camera. Oh no, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so drum wise and effects wise, I definitely say that BandLab is better. But if we're talking sound wise, their versions of their virtual instruments, and also just the samples that they have are quite good. I mean, to be fair, BandLab samples have gotten much better. If I go into BandLab sounds here. Okay, hi guys. Okay, let's actually go on to how I made it. I've also kind of lost my script for the video. Aha, it's in my notebook. Okay, so the idea for the song. So I was like, genuinely, if I just go into sound wrap. So there are these like feature projects up here. The Bristol one's quite good. So there's one of these called like Calor or something. And it was funk, and I was like, oh, this sounds quite good. So I kept the 2 layers that I liked, and I was like, let's make a song out of this. So what I did was quite a lot of automation on this first sound, which was the, what is it actually called? It's actually just called the cowbell. This one I think is like a synth pad or something. They call it synth lead. Okay. That makes sense actually. Why would it be a pad? So yeah, those were the sounds that I kept. And then I got in these like hi-hat thingies. So if I just play it like this, it sounds like this. And I was like, oh my god, this needs some drums. Did I add any effects to this? I haven't actually checked this project since like last week, so I feel like I added some reverb. Oh no, I just literally left it with the default 2-band EQ that's put onto here. So yeah, that's basically how I did that. And I was like, okay, these hi-hats. Then I got these kicks. So then it actually sounded like this. And I was like, hold on a minute. It's like, it's been like, what, 2 months since I released a song. And when I was also looking for a snare riser, I found this sample, which was the clap. And I was like, oh my god, news report. So I found this website called, this is going to be fun to find, isn't it? Oh yeah, I literally searched news reporter voice generator. It's called Navakit. So that's where I got my news reports. Then I added the bass line, similar to this audio. Yeah, the snare risers. So that's basically the song broken down. I didn't actually add labels, but this is the intro. The first part of the intro here. Like this whole entire 16 bars here is the intro. Then we have the 8-bar build up, which has the bass line, snare riser, the cowbell, as they call it. Another snare riser, like fills, snare riser, which is on the same track as kicks. Sorry. Then I've got drop impacts, crashes, sweeps. So we got the whole lot for the build up. I should probably zoom in actually. You guys can't really see much. Here we go. So now we're on to the chorus. So I just removed this layer, brought this one back, the hi-hats, the kicks. These pink hi-hats down here, I've actually exported from BandLab, because if you just hear this, obviously it sounds good with hi-hats, but I felt like it needed more hi-hats. And obviously because I'd already had that 8 bars there, I was like, maybe to change it up in the second half of the chorus, I'd bring in the hi-hats. What I actually did here was quite cool. When I drew the project in BandLab, I did a reverse hi-hat first and then the normal pattern. You might be able to hear it here. I think I should probably solo the tracks and you can actually like make it out. It's kind of like the rising in, and then it's just normal. If I play the whole drum pattern by itself, it sounds like, oh yeah, the claps shared the same track as the snare riser. The reason I was doing track sharing is because even though, from my experience anyway, it seems like you get unlimited tracks to use on Soundtrap, unlike BandLab where you just have 16. For Soundtrap, I think once you get a certain amount, it brings down the audio qualities, like free up like CPU or something. Oh yeah, I layered the kicks. And then the two hi-hats, like there's the hi-hat on the quarter beat and then there's a hi-hat on the half beat. It really sounds good. If I include the fills as well, it will then sound like this at the end. So I added distortion. Well, I had more news reports, and what I was doing with the news reports is I was distorting it slightly and adding like reverb and all that, so it would sound kind of like, because if it wasn't really distorted, you could definitely tell it's made with AI. Like sometimes, like there's this guy that says Scuffy, the 14-year-old DJ. Like, I don't know, some of it sounds a bit weird, but with distortion, it also sounds a bit more like old and vintagey, I guess. But I actually was inspired by a news report. There's like many songs that use news reports, but one of them is actually my mum's, well, one of my mum's favourite songs. Tomorrow is Going to Hurt. This song right here.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need.
Yes.
Full business functionality.
Alright, subtitles off, please. Oh no, wait, they was off anyway, sorry. It was... There's a news report section, so... I do not want to get copyright striked. Here we go.
Two men have disappeared after the fire set on stage due to arson. Where are they?
So yeah, that's like kind of mostly how I was inspired by the news report. Also, I'm pretty sure When He Goes Down by Rain Radio. Oh no, I forgot Sunny the Dancing was in this. I think it's around here. I just realised that this song gets copyright striked. Hold on, let me just like, kind of mute it.
Severe weather warning across much of the UK. Heavy rain inbound.
But yeah. So that kind of like the two songs the news report aspect was inspired by. It's kind of like they're reporting that I'm finally doing another song. I'm making my comeback. This song I definitely went all in. Like, as you can tell by how many like tracks there are. On Soundtrap, only one track can have automation at a time, which is where in that aspect BandLab's better because it allows like infinite automation. I did a switch up into a funk beat. At the start I was like, does it fit in? I was kind of having like a love-hate battle in my head. I was like, does it fit in or does it not? And I'm pretty sure it fits well. Let's just listen. The Aussie guy. I think it does work, especially with the distortion as well. And then the lead comes in again. And then Upcoming is one of my favourite features to ever do in a song, and it's kind of where I have that bass house type style in me. Well, in my music. With fake drops, it's like you just hear the main like tune, like it got this crazy hype build up, whoa, and then suddenly it just goes either silent or this one thing plays, and you're like, oh, where's it gone? And then suddenly it's like 3, 2, 1, go, and like tons of crashes, tons of rises again. So one of my favourite things to do is for the last chorus of a song, I will zoom in again here. So as you can see, I did split these just so that I could copy paste it over. But I added fills, snare riser, and other snare riser. So, and 4 crashes there, another crash, a sweep, drop impacts. There's lots of stuff everywhere. So as you can see, we have this super hype build up along here, and then this one sound plays, and then we have all this, and then we have, pardon me, just the drums, and then it all kicks in. So that's just like, listen to it. Hold on, I got gas trapped in my throat anyways. One of the most important things, like advice-wise if you're doing that and then you have all the risers, is make sure that it's definitely not too loud and that it doesn't clash, because otherwise it genuinely sounds horrendous. I'm trying to think of one of my old songs where I did that. Maybe we might come across it in an upcoming video that I have planned, which is reacting to my old music, which is going to be a very fun video to make. So I'll probably get filming for that one soon, but who knows when it will be uploaded.